Hello, my name is Ajay Batra and I'm the SEO lead at LeadWalnut.com. And today I'm going to showcase here the backlink playbook which we have built over the last few years and have been using with our clients to deliver measurable impacts. So let us start. It all starts with planning. How do you plan your keyword approach? Now, which keywords, which pages you will need backlinks? So that is the master plan we create. You can look at it. The categories you identify, the key service categories, the important focus area, the type of keywords you want to target around those categories, and then you see what is the search volume, what is the difficulty, and what is the target you are, right? So this you do for different categories, different pages. You do the analysis for your website and for your business. And then important thing is now how to decide how many backlinks do we need for each keyword or each phrase. So what we do is we track the rankings over a period of time. You can see we watch the trend lines, how is the ranking going on, and now then based on the keyword difficulty, the search volume, the relevancy, then we go and decide how many backlinks are needed per page, right, for per keyword. And then also you can decide some keyword based on the nature of the content, some need listicles formatting, you identify those. So this is very important to first identify the keywords and the pages you want to target, right? Now, once you have done that, then the next step here is, right, you identify the referring domains based on your criteria, right? And then you validate those domains. You can see here team has rejected lost of them, given the reason why it is rejected is not meeting the criteria, right? So you approve the referring domains, which is very critical part of the whole exercise. The referring domain must be of quality, high quality, right? And also what you do before you go ahead, you also identify the anchor text. We should not, we all know that we don't want to stuff keywords, though there are primary keywords for each page, for around each keyword. But your anchor text generally should be variant 5 to 7 word phrase. See, it's a natural phrase, right? So you validate, you identify the title for which you want to write the guest post against this anchor text. So all that is planned and approved, right? And once that is done, then you go ahead and create the guest post, right? And then you go and see, based on that, a guest posts are created on the third party sites, right? It's just an example, still coming up, yeah, right? You can see here, protecting the most critical assets with high precision access rules. And right, we can go back. So yeah, so that's how then you create a guest post here for your uh, anchor text and the title, what you have identified. You create a guest post around there, right? So this here, sorry. So this is the long phrase anchor text, and this is connecting to our target page. What is zero trust response to the threats? We are not trying to stiff keywords here, stuff keywords, right? Now once you do that, guest posts are created. Now how do you measure the success of your backlink campaign? Now that is the one part which I see most of the marketer miss that. Now general rule is it improves website authority, but that again, when you go to the leadership, they can't measure it very effectively, the impact. So that's why we have come out with this framework, very transparent kind of reporting every month we do with the clients. How many urls are tracked, how many keyword tracked, how many backlinks actual created, were planned to be created, and how many actual created. And then you show the progress, how many keywords were on third position in December, how many are there now where we are applying backlinks, how many were on first page. You can see there 44% increase, 275% increase. Real impact, business impact, right? Overall, how is your visibility growing, right, on page one? position 2 and 3, right? And you can see here most of our referring domains, if you look at it overall, see this 193 out of the 285, 193 are 41 to 70 referring domains, right? So majority is coming from Y high authority domain. Even we have some even higher also domain authority, right? And this gives you a keyword wise how keywords movement has happened in terms of the position changes, very positive movements, right? You can see keyword wise, right? So it also gives you your details, which keyword has shown progress. And we also check page authority, which is the metrics Google looks at it. Google doesn't care for domain authority of the website. It look at the page authority. So we measure which pages we are applying. The backlinks, you measure that. You see most of the pages are showing improvement in the authority. That helps to improve the page performance eventually on Google, right? And then some key findings so that in the next campaign you can take care if there are anything, you can see some places you can see need attention so that you can readjust your campaign next campaign. So, and very very clear approach here. We show to the client how various keywords are doing, how they have improved over a period of time, and how categories have improved and so on. And then also share with them a clear report, right? They say in April, these are the kind of backlinks we have acquired. And they are all, we check whether they're indexed or not, when they went live, which is the domain, what is the DR, what is the traffic of that, what is the anchor text. So that clear report is shared with the clients. So it's a very, very structured model and very important. And another thing to note here is most of the steps we have automated here. So we have created skills here so that identifying the right pages, keywords, validating the domains, validating the anchor text, because we have a criteria what should be anchor text, validating that. Once they go live, looking at the actual page guest post, looking at the quality of that, how anchor text is placed there and so on, and whether it's indexed or not. So all these steps are also automated so that we don't have to spend too much of time there, right? So this is a very, very structured process, and we see that we are able to see, the business impact of it, and month on month we measure it. So in case you want us to look at your backlink strategy, what you have implemented, and see what are the gaps, how do we, how we can help improve, feel free to book a 30-minute call on our website, leadwalnut.com, and we'll be happy to assist you. Thank you.